Just a heads up, but this video is going to be using Malaysian law, so the source is going to be the Malaysian Penal Code. I'll link it down in the description. So if you think that these don't match some of the laws that you're used to in a video like this, there's a reason, because it's based in Malaysia. So yeah, just a heads up. Malaysia has no first or second degree murder, just murder, and because of the amount she commits here, Sword Demon's gonna get the maximum of 30 years for all of her murders. Oh, and also there's terrorism. Considering how the Ice Serpent uses criminal force on Sword Demon for once, and that, you know, it basically just ran into her sword, and the fact that she would probably fear for her life in this situation, I think it was fair game that, you know, the Ice Serpent died, so nothing here. I was going to just put, you know, assault on the Time Magician, but there is no real case of assault for this, so it's just going to be attempted murder. And also there's going to be murder for every single person in that village, because in Malaysia, if you try to murder someone but end up murdering other people, you are charged with murder of everyone you accidentally murdered. So earlier in this fight, it seems Lolf and Rolf very clearly instigated, and so do give provocation for Sword Demon to act in the way she does. However, she will still be getting a criminal force on grave provocation charge for this. An overseer is comparable to that of a police, so that means that this would be criminal force in order to, you know, prevent her from executing her duty as a police officer. I'm going to interpret this as the first overseer also tried to kill 2 people, so... I know you're the overseer and you're like a police officer, but that does not give you the right to murder people on sight, unless they're like Sword Demon levels of criminal. Creator is definitely right here, and so for this I will just be giving First Overseer a disobeying direction of the law charge as a public servant, because he's an overseer. I get they attacked you first, but you're gonna need more than that to claim self-defense, my guy. what the first overseer has done here could qualify under stalking under Malaysian law. Throughout the fight, the first overseer commits several crimes here, like using criminal force to deter a public servant from discharge of his duty. There's also attempted murder and also causing hurt through dangerous means. There's no real charge for taking over someone's body through possession because it's not possible in the real world, so nothing here. TFO has yet another fight with Lolf, and I think it's ought to get the exact same crimes as the first fight, because pretty much just the same thing happens, but with, different combat and everything, so yeah. Painting the Stickworld purple is kind of like vandalism, which is basically a public nuisance in Malaysian law. Well, we have yet another fight with Lolf, and this time the one, but this time we're gonna give the exact same thing with an exception. He does cause hurt, but this time it's grievous hurt for the one, and this time instead of attempted murder for Lolf, he gets actual murder for Lolf, because he did kill Lolf. I cannot believe this, but according to Malaysian law, any crimes committed by someone under the age of 10 are not considered offenses, meaning that the one gets no charge for all crimes he commits in the first Stickworld. The Overseer's Apprentice is kind of like the Overseer in the fact that they're kind of like a police officer. So in doing this, he's gonna get the same charges as the first overseer did in his first fight. So yeah.
What the?
On top of attempted murder, this is definitely going to hurt Lolf and using dangerous means. This one is difficult, however, he probably will be charged with culpable homicide because he did probably know that this would be very dangerous to stick figures, and it did cause 2 people to die as shown here. Many crimes are committed here, such as, hurt on a public servant, and also using dangerous means, weapons. But there's also the use of criminal force to wrongly restrain someone. So there's that as well.